Root modification. Explain. Root modification in plants is one of the most fascinating adaptations seen in nature. Roots, though primarily meant for anchorage and absorption of water and minerals, often undergo various structural and functional changes to perform special tasks. These changes are known as root modifications. Depending on the need of the plant and the environmental conditions, roots may modify themselves for storage of food, mechanical support, climbing, respiration, or other specialized functions. Let us first understand why these modifications occur. Plants grow in diverse environments and face challenges such as scarcity of nutrients, lack of oxygen, need for food storage, or the requirement to support heavy stems. To overcome such challenges, roots evolve structurally, changing their shape, size, and behavior to ensure the plant's survival and growth. The first and most common type of root modification is for storage of food. In many plants, the primary roots become swollen or thicken to store reserve food materials, mainly starch. Such roots serve as a source of energy during unfavorable conditions or the next growing season. Examples include carrot, beetroot, radish, and turnip. Each of these plants shows a slightly different pattern of swelling. For instance, in carrot and radish, the upper part of the root and lower part of the stem together form the storage organ, while in beetroot, the root becomes bulbous due to accumulation of sugars. The second type of modification is for mechanical support. In some tall or weak-stemmed plants, additional roots develop to provide stability. These can be of several types. In maize and sugarcane, stilt roots grow from the lower nodes of the stem and enter the soil obliquely, acting like small pillars to support the plant. In banyan trees, prop roots grow from the branches downward into the soil, forming thick pillar-like structures that bear the massive weight of the wide-spreading branches. These modifications show how roots help plants stand strong even in adverse wind or soil conditions. Another important modification is for climbing. Some weak-stemmed plants need external support to reach sunlight. For this purpose, they produce climbing roots. These roots arise from the nodes and cling to walls, trees, or any nearby structure. Plants like money plant, black pepper, and beetles show such climbing roots, which help them grow upward without having a strong stem. Certain plants growing in swampy or waterlogged regions develop respiratory roots, also called pneumatophores. In such areas, the soil is deficient in oxygen. To overcome this problem, some roots grow vertically upward, coming out of the water or mud, and help in gaseous exchange. These roots have small pores known as lenticels through which air enters. Mangrove trees such as Avicennia and Rhizophora exhibit this type of modification. There are also roots that perform suction or parasitic functions. In parasitic plants like Cuscuta, also called a marbel, the roots are modified into hostorial or sucking roots. These roots penetrate into the host plant's tissues to absorb nutrients and water directly. Such roots ensure the survival of the parasitic plant even though it cannot prepare its own food. In some epiphytic plants, which grow on other plants but are not parasitic, roots become aerial and perform absorption of moisture directly from the atmosphere. These roots are covered with a special tissue called velamen, which helps in absorbing water vapor from the air. Orchids are a common example of such plants. Certain plants modify their roots for reproduction as well. In sweet potato, for example, roots store food and can give rise to new plants when separated from the parent. These are known as tuberous roots, which help in vegetative propagation. There are also nodulated roots in leguminous plants like peas and beans. These contain root nodules that house nitrogen-fixing bacteria called rhizobium. This association benefits both the plant and the bacteria. The plant receives nitrogen compounds essential for its growth, and the bacteria obtain shelter and nutrients. In summary, root modifications are remarkable examples of how plants adapt to their surroundings and enhance their survival. Whether it is for storing food, breathing in waterlogged soil, providing mechanical strength, climbing, absorbing moisture from the air, or obtaining nutrients from another organism. Roots exhibit an extraordinary range of forms and functions. Understanding these modifications not only helps in appreciating the diversity of the plant kingdom but also in improving agricultural practices, as each modification type contributes to a plant's efficiency, growth, and adaptation in its environment.